find it so therapeutic when it's simple and when I know that it can serve me. It can serve my family. It can serve me throughout the week. It can serve my health. So I want you to think about that. What is your biggest struggle when it comes to food? What is your biggest struggle? I want you to comment below. Comment below, what is your biggest struggle with food? Maybe it's just your body, what is it? What's your biggest struggle with health and fitness and with just loving yourself and fully accepting yourself the way you are? I want to know. Comment below. I try to change for you, but you stay the same. Good morning, you guys. So, like I said, today's podcast, I wanted to show you guys what I'm eating, as well as my meal prep, how I'm going to prep this one recipe that I absolutely love. It is in my Fit Club, and I'm also going to be having a gym version coming out. So you get meal plans with that, easy preppable food. So I want to show you that recipe today. And you guys, like, I'm kind of fighting something, which is annoying. My girls are in gymnastics camp. Tomorrow's our last day. So you guys, September comes. I have so much to get done. So I'm working on right now, creating new programs. So I'm trying to do as many as I can so that when September comes and October comes, they're already pre-created. So I've been sitting in my back office of my website creating programs. So I'm going to show you a little bit of how I do that and what I do. So that's exciting. What else am I doing today? I have to meal prep. I have to get those programs done. I've created a podcast, you guys. So can you tell my arms are tired? I've created a podcast. It's called Your Best Self Podcast. So this week or next week it will be released. I'm going to be talking about like maintaining your goals and setting your goals when you're a busy mom, being able to know how to do that in the steps. So I've kind of simplified everything for you. So stay tuned for that. I'll put all my links below the show notes, you guys. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, as well as hit that notification bell if you want to be notified. Leave your comments if you want to see some things. If there's some things that I talk about that you're like, you know what, I'd like to see how you do that, or that interests me, leave them in the show notes, you guys. I would be more than happy to bring you into those areas or parts of my life that you're interested in. And that's all for now. So for my smoothie, I will show you guys what I make. My smoothie in the morning's really simple. I loaded in spinach. I put one whole banana in. Can you tell we like bananas? One whole banana, and then I put almond milk, unsweetened, and I'm loving this protein. It's Blessed by Blessed, clear vegan, vanilla chai. I can't have dairy anymore, or like whey. Whey was like bloating me, making my stomach really bloated. So this has been the best plant-based protein I've tried, and I've tried a lot. So I think you can order it from Amazon or from their site. If you're from the States, it's probably just as easy to order from their site. But I'm from Canada, so the exchange rate's crazy. And then frozen kale. And I put lots of that in. And you guys, I literally blend it. And that is my smoothie for the morning. And this is it, you guys. This is my smoothie. This is what I'm going to drink this morning. I do have plain BCAAs, glutamine, and progressive veggie greens. Before I drink that, I just mix it with cold water and drink it back first thing on an empty stomach, well, after drinking coffee. And that is a little bit of my morning routine. I've got my computer over on my table there. I'm going to finish up some programs and do that, and I will see you guys in a second. Hey guys, so I just ate my meal before I got to show you what I was eating, but I'm going to show you a picture somewhere up here when I edit. I'll put it somewhere floating. It is chicken ranch spaghetti squash. It is so good. It is so good. So I'm not going to work out today. I'm fighting something and I just really want to rest. I've got myself a large coffee from McDonald's. I'm going to drink it and I'm going to sit on my couch with my laptop and get all my work done, all the programs done for my gym workouts, for my the at-home workouts. Gonna get those all done, get all my emails pre-done to go out. That's kind of where I'm at this year. I'm doing everything by myself right now, you guys. I don't have an assistant or anything, so I'm doing, my email marketing myself. I'm doing my social media myself. I am doing everything, marketing myself. I am doing, my husband helps with my books, and my mother-in-law, which is soon to be changed, so we don't have any more issues, but I won't get into that topic. But yeah, so this year, I guess my focus in my business is growing my online, growing my online gym programs, at-home programs. So that's the goal. That's the goal this year, is getting everybody hooked up with a online membership and getting you guys some amazing meals every month. The meals change every month. The meal plans with all the yummy recipes, the workouts are brand new every month. So that's my goal, is to bring you guys some awesome workouts, help you live a healthy lifestyle, getting rid of the diet mentality, eating for health and performance and energy, and working out and just feeling good. All right, guys, I am going to get changed into a big sweater. I'm going to put some slippers on. I'm going to sit with my puppy. I'll show you.
Where's Poppy? Are you going to snuggle me?
This is my little Frenchie.
She loves her belly rubbed. Oh.
Boink, boink. Oh. Princess Poppy. Boop, boop, boop. She's so fun. Oh yeah, now she wants a rub. That's our baby. That's our fur baby.
Bobby! 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 Bobby!
If I move my foot real fast, she'll get excited. Hey guys, so I'm just getting ready to have my next meal, and it is my low carb day. So what a low carb day means is your carbs are very minimal. It doesn't mean no carbs, just low carbs. So for one of my snacks, I'm going to have these turkey sauce pepperonis. I'm going to have 3 of them. And so one is 6 grams of protein, 50 calories. So 3 of them would be 150 calories and 18 grams of protein, 9 grams of fat. I just get those from Costco. This is our little fridge right here, our meat little deli compartment. So I'm gonna have 3 of those, and then for my fat, you guys, I love this. It's nuts and more. This one is salted caramel, and it's high protein and flax. So 2 tablespoons is 188 calories, 12 grams of fat, 12 grams of protein. So I'm probably only going to have 1 tablespoon. That will be 6 grams of fat and 90 calories on top of my pepperoni sticks. That is about 220-ish calories. And then I'll probably have some like cucumbers cut up with it. So that's one of my snacks. For breakfast, you guys, you seen my smoothie. Then I had my chicken ranch spaghetti sauce bowl, which I showed you a picture of. Then I'm having this, and I'm not really feeling good, as I said. So you guys, I'm gonna be drinking some of this tea I made myself. It's I got it from the health food store. It's this right here. It helps clear the lungs of bronchitis, bronchial system, and sinuses. Helps relieve symptoms associated with upper respiratory, such as congestion and cough. Yeah, so I'm gonna have that. I double bagged my tea. So I'm gonna eat that for a snack. I'm gonna sit down, finish the workouts for finish the workouts. They take me forever. Literally have to put my phone away, you guys, all distractions, because to sit and get work done, it's like I started at 10, it's already 12:30. So yeah, that's kind of what's going here. I will be showing you guys that meal prep coming up pretty quick. I'm just gonna finish that, and then I will see you guys, and I will show you that Thai basil bok choy easy meal prep, and it is so good, like so good, and it's so inexpensive too, for something that you need to buy in bulk. So I will show you guys that. Hey guys, so I really debated, as I said, I'm just not feeling very good today, but I really wanted to make you guys show you this recipe that is super, you guys, meal prep. I want you to know how easy it is. I want you to know that eating healthy doesn't have to be a diet. It doesn't have to be starving yourself. It can be yummy, it can be delicious. It doesn't have to be overwhelming or all-consuming. You literally just need to pick one thing that's easy to prep. And the reason I love this recipe, you guys, is because for one, the meat we're using is ground turkey. Now, if you are vegetarian or vegan, you can use the ground tofu. That would work. You could substitute it with that. I think there's one other thing, and I don't know what it's called. It starts with an S, but it's a vegan one, or a non-meat one, I should say. So I get this from Costco. You get them in huge things. This whole thing was like 20 bucks, which is very cost friendly. So that's the meat I'm going to be using for that, and I'm just going to be cooking that on the stove. Now for my rice that I use, you guys, I just use jasmine rice. I don't worry about like brown rice or whatever. I like white rice better, and the only difference between brown rice and white rice really is the fiber content. So I enjoy white rice, so I eat white rice. And that is another thing, you guys, that in the Fit Club, and any of you guys that are a part of my community and stuff, I really emphasize the fact that food is food. Everybody tolerates food differently, okay? So there's no good or bad food. You are the one that chooses. Your body sees everything as carbs, proteins, and fats in your body. And yes, some food is more chemicals, has more chemicals than others, and blah, 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 blah. And I think that can overconsume us, and it can just get really confusing. So I think at the end of the day, when you know that you're eating more wholer foods, yes, that's fine, but just eat. Don't be worried about this diet or that diet. Just have some food that has your proteins, your carbs, your fats in them. You'll be feeding all your body the right macronutrients, and don't worry about it. Just eat. So anyways, enough for my ramble. Oh, the camera's there. So looking at the butt of the camera. So I'm using the ground turkey. This recipe is called Thai chili bok choy, or basil bok choy, stir fry type of thing. So I work with holistic nutritionists that create all my recipes for me for the Fit Club. So I have to then sometimes refix the serving sizes and things like that. But they're a company that serve nutritionists and trainers, which is it's an amazing platform for if you are a nutritionist or trainer. It takes all the creating the recipes, that headache out for you, and you literally go in and you can change the macros. You can create your own recipes. You can switch up the recipes and add things, take away things, but everything's there, from snacks to breakfasts to lunch, and it's from a holistic point of view. So everything is like, you know, good whole foods, which I really love. And like I said, you can add your own stuff. So if you are a trainer or nutritionist, I'm gonna put everything in the links in my bio for that. So it's called That Clean Life. They're amazing. So click the links in my bio for that. Anyways, you guys, back to this. I am going to be using fresh basil. I'm going to be chopping it up. Thai chili peppers. I didn't know that these things are like super hot. So even after I washed my hands, I went to wipe my eye and it almost burnt my eye. I've got some garlic, so that's another thing that I'm going to be using. And then I've got 2 bags of these bok choy. I use the baby bok choy. I literally just wash them off. I don't even cut them, and I stir fry them. I just throw them in the pot once everything's done. Another thing too, if you don't like to chop, because I know some of you are limited for time, you can buy basil in this little thing already pre-chopped. You can buy garlic pre-chopped, things like that. You probably buy these pre-chopped, but for now we're using this. I'm gonna be using tamari. This one is wheat-free because I can't have wheat. And then I just bought toasted sesame seeds like that, sesame oil. And then my rice, you guys, I use my rice cooker. I love my rice cooker. I'm just a dump rice in the rice cooker, and then we're good to go. I'll show you what I have. So I don't have to cook rice right now, you guys, because that's literally what I do. I cook a huge thing of rice and I throw it in my fridge. I also have a huge thing of chicken too, because this is like how easy meal prep is. You can put whatever sauces, spices on it, add a veggie to it, but you literally cook your chicken, cook your rice. I use my Instapot for my chicken. I use my rice cooker for my rice, and I throw them in containers, throw them in the fridge, and when it comes to eating, I literally weigh and portion out my food. That's it. All right. So I'm gonna chop all this up, then I'm gonna put it in the pot, and then once it's sizzling for a bit, I need an onion. Once it's kind of cooked a little bit, then I'm gonna add the meat to it, cook the meat into it, then I add the tamari and all of that. Once that's cooked, I set it aside, I throw in the bok choy, and then I add some more tamari, some sesame oil, sesame seeds, and then I portion out my rice, I portion out my meat, and then I make it pretty with the bok choy, and that's it. I'll show you guys once it's prepped, and then I'll show you a picture of when it's done. So you guys, everything is chopped here. Now I'm just getting the burner started. Oh, one other thing, ladies, as a tip, is I use a garlic grater, and I mean, it may not be news to you, but I started chopping my garlic and I forgot. So all I do is my garlic, it takes so less time. I just put it down and let's just show you here. And I just grate it. So you guys, I've got the meat cooking. Hello. You can see it's quite steamy. I, for some reason, don't know what I was thinking. I added a purple onion. There's no purple onion in the recipe. There's just chive onion. So I cut it up some chive. So they'll just have extra onions, which I like onions. Right, you guys, I've got some honey. I just used this raw honey. And then I put tamari sauce, and I'm going to put that with the basil inside there. So you guys, it is all done, and I'm going to tell you, actually, I just need the garbage can. One of my biggest downfalls when I used to meal prep, and it was the reason why I dreaded meal prep, is because I used to meal prep all my meals individually after it was cooked. And you know what the worst part was? Is I wouldn't eat all of them during the week. So the way I prep now, you guys, is when I prep my meat, I throw it into one big container like I showed you, and my carb. And usually I do veggies last. I eat a lot of cucumbers. It's simple for me. I like it. Or things like bok choy, I'll steam it, like stir fry it, and same thing, it goes in a container, and I portion each out as I eat it, or the night before for lunches, things like that. And we eat it all, and typically I have to cook more now, but it seems like less work and we waste a lot less, and I'm in a way better mood. So I'm just gonna show you what I'm going to do. So you guys, this is all cooked. This is what it looks like. It smells delicious. It's gonna go into this container. I'm going to leave the bok choy for now. So normally I would steam the bok choy with sesame oil, and then I'll put sesame seeds. I'm gonna show you guys a picture, and it goes in my fridge, and I portion it out as I go. So ladies, one thing that if I could give you some tips or advice when it comes to meal prepping, always cook extra. So this would probably make a really good dinner for me tonight. I'm making something else, but normally, let's say you made this for dinner for your family, cook extra. Cook like more than your family's gonna eat. And then that way you can put it in a container in the fridge and you have food for the next day. That has been a huge lifesaver for me. So that's another tip too. If you get overwhelmed with meal prepping all on one day, do it by dinner times. Just dinners, double, triple batch your dinners, and try that. And then eat leftovers the next day. And sometimes eat leftovers for dinner too. That will help a lot too. Your kids will get used to it. My girls love this recipe. Love it. They don't like the bok choy, but they'll eat the ground turkey and the rice. And you know what? Ground turkey cooks so fast, and it's just so simple. It's so inexpensive. It's good for you. It's a leaner meat. Like I said, if you're vegetarian, try the ground tofu. All right, you guys, and my last snack this afternoon before dinner time, I am having a Quest bar. This one is mint chocolate chunk, so good. We are Quest fans in this house. My husband, it is the only bar that he can actually eat that doesn't hurt his stomach. So yeah, all for Quest. We love Quest. Actually, you guys, and I'm having cucumbers with it, and then I have to go pick up my girls from gymnastics camp. Actually, the guy, why do I forget his name? I shouldn't forget his name. Impact Theory. YouTube it, Impact Theory. I know his name. Him and his wife started Quest. Their story is amazing. I love, like, they have all these different people on Impact Theory that they change their lives, and their stories are just amazing. So if you need to be inspired, go and watch Impact Theory. Anyways, they're the creators of Quest, or the makers of Quest. But anyways, just thought I'd throw that in there for you. That's it, you guys. I'm going to pick up my girls. I'm going to come home, eat dinner, and then I'll probably have a bedtime snack, because I always do. And I'm not going to lie, you guys. I'm really not going to lie. I've been really bad lately with chips. I love Miss Vicky's chips. Probably salt and vinegar is my favorite. Sea salt and malt vinegar. But I got this barbecue kind. I got this sour cream and chili kind. I'm obsessed. And so my trick with anything like that is I'll always have a protein shake first, because it fills me up. So I don't typically overeat on them. I'll have a few and then I'm good. But that's kind of been my nighttime snack lately, even on my low carb days. But it's okay, because I work out and I feel good, and that's what it's about. It's about having a healthy, balanced life, and food is food, and it does what it's going to do. And as long as you're doing what you need to do, it will do the rest. All right, guys, I will see you for my bedtime snack. What's up, you guys? So for dinner, I had these like wild turkey sausages. In this picture, I didn't film it while we were eating dinner because I got my phone out to take a picture, and my little one's like, I thought you said no phones at the table. Just like, if you make a rule, it's crazy. My kids, are your kids like that? My kids like stick to especially when it's rules that you don't really want to stick to. They're like 100% on. You're like, oh man, I'd really like to be inconsistent about that one. But anyways, yeah, so that's what we had for dinner. My girls had them too. They had them wrapped in a pita, like those pitas, just folded in half like a smoky bun. I didn't have buns, so it was kind of like the last minute thing. One of those dinners when you just don't want to cook. So that was what I made us for dinner tonight. I just had mine with sauerkraut. That's all I ate. I ate 2 smokies actually with sauerkraut and some hot mustard and mustard, and that's what I ate. And you guys, it's the end of the day. We just went for a walk around here. This is our deck and our property. Not our property, but this is what we look out at. So we go for a walk all around that trail. And the weather here in Edmonton hasn't been very nice. So we take advantage of it when we can. Yeah. So again, if you like this recipe, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, that notification bell. Again, you guys, all the things are in the show notes. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I love you all, and give this recipe a try. I hope you like it. Bye, guys.